Hi guys, it's Peter and welcome to our channel. Finally, I got Onewheel Pint in my possession for my new Vesc project. Most likely it's gonna be a Vesc project. Thanks to a really nice gentleman by name Alan. He did donated a pint for my channel. He saw my previous builds and he decided to donate it a pint as a project. And actually I was really surprised when he tell me it's gonna be not one pint but 2 pints. Here's the one. I take it apart already. There's the rails, battery pack, controller, motor. I take it apart because it didn't the battery was has 0 voltage. Also compared some parts with XR, the weight. But let me show you the second one. Here it is, second one, guys. Thanks, Alan. I really appreciate it, and I hope my new builds will not be disappointed. This one also, you power it. There's 0 sign of life. Here's the charger. I was gonna plug it, and yeah, pretty much what's happened usually when board will not power it and charger will not see it. That's mean it did sit for too long and battery discharged itself. I mean, circuitry inside the controller box, BMS did discharge battery to the point where cannot be see it by BMS, and charger circuitry will not kick in to charge it. Second pint I will do tearing apart and try to recover the battery probably right after this one. When I take it apart and disconnected main connector, disconnected BMS connector, tested battery did have less than 1 volt, and that's a bad sign. It depends for how long battery was sit. It can be damaged beyond repair. Luckily, I got over 30 years experience dealing with battery, with all kind of chemistry. And actually right now it's up and running. And basically recovery battery, let me tell you, it's dangerous, risky. It can burn your house if you're not doing the right way. And before you attempt in recovery, you have to know what you're doing. For those people who doesn't know anything about battery, I will not even recommend it to even open it battery box, to touch it battery, because this battery is like 160 something watt, 63 volts. It's a high voltage, pretty good amperage for what it is. And like I said, it can catch fire, burn at your house, make a big explosion. You better not touch it if you don't know what you're doing. My case, like I said, is different. I use a discharger. And first I brought this battery up to 36 volts from 1 volt, because when I disconnected and I tested, it shows the first numbers I see it's less than 1 volt. With this charger at low current, don't go at a couple amps. That's a bad idea. You can fry it your charger, you can burn it, destroy the battery completely and burn it your house. At low current I brought to 36 volts. Then with some additional device I brought to 50 volts, and at 50 volts I left for a couple days and keeping monitoring on voltage of that battery and on the temperature. When I brought to 50 volt, the battery was still cold as a cucumber. A few days sitting here, not doing anything, not connecting to anything. I tested after those couple days, and the battery drops only like a volt. It was 49 point something or 48 point something, I don't remember. Anyway, that was a good sign. If battery was in a much worse condition, or one cell is bad or a couple cells is bad, the voltage was going to be much lower. Then I plug it to BMS power, BMS connector, and to charger luckily did recognize it. Start charging, red light is on, status light, it's on, and pretty much it did on Onewheel app. It shows it's full of charge, like almost an hour ago. Let's see, right there, it's 100%. But that's not really accurate and doesn't show the status of the battery, which I hate. And it's kind of funny, Future Motion did have before, like 4 or 5 years ago, they did have an app where, I mean, the same app did have an option where you can see the cells voltage. Now, no longer. And here, the another app, actually, well, no, let me close it. Onewheel app, and this app will, yep. And now it paired to Bluetooth. Let's see. Yeah, and here also it's saying 100%, 62.9 volt, like an hour ago, like I said. But then when you click it, it will show every cell voltage. An hour ago, when it did trigger at 100%, I checked cells voltage, and it was 3.9 something. And between all cells, there was like a 3/10 different. Now, which, like I said, I did let it charge it longer. Still saying 100%, which we know it's not 100%. 100% supposed to be 4.2. I mean 4.19 usually or so. And the voltage is still climbing in each cell. The difference between cells, you see the lowest number I can see 4.13, and the highest number I can see 4.15. We're talking the difference between cells. It's a 2/100th of a volt. That's a really good sign. If the cells was in a much worse condition, or one cell's halfway dead, you will see like a half volt, a volt different. Yeah, first of all, probably never is gonna reach it 100% at that stage. But yeah, according to voltage cells, this pack actually recovering pretty good. I mean, I brought back to alive, and I was gonna keep it on charge probably for another half hour, and until light it turns green. And I'm pretty sure when it turns green, all cells gonna be at 4.19, 4.20. Well, guys, pretty much that's all I got for this episode. More episodes will come in because, like I said, that's gonna be a Vesc project, and I hope I was gonna build one of the kind animal on this platform. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you do, thumbs up. If you don't want to miss any future videos, subscribe. We will be really appreciate. Thank you.